Okay, so the van is all packed up and ready to go. We're going to head out for the weekend and do our first 2-night adventure of the summer. We're going down towards like the Buena Vista, Twin Lakes area with the hopes of getting an early morning hike in tomorrow. We're looking to do Hope Pass and then just spend some time in the van, and hopefully on Sunday we can go over to the reservoir and Connor can get some fishing in. So let's go. Okay, so we think we might have found camp for the night. The spot that I had saved that I wanted to stay, there were already people there, so we just pulled into this random spot that looks okay. I'm gonna take the walkie and go walk farther down and see if there's a site down there that we can stay at that I have marked. But this might be home sweet home for the night. We're gonna find out. I walked down a ways and I didn't really see anything, and this kind of felt like the best option this late. Plus we're getting pretty hungry, so Connor's making us mac and cheese right now with fun sausages. And after we eat, we might just go walk down and see if we find anything better, but otherwise I think this will do for the night. We're headed to bed now. We'll see you in the morning. Good night. Hi, good morning. We made it to the trailhead this morning. There were about 6 other cars here, so we quickly made breakfast. I say we, Connor quickly made breakfast that consisted of oatmeal with peanut butter and some coffee. We're brushing our teeth up right now, and then we're going to go get started on this fun hike. So since this is an out and back trail, it's only 5 miles with 2,500 feet of elevation in those 5 miles. That means that we're going to ascend 2,500 feet in 2.5 miles, and then we have taken maybe 5 steps and we are already going to start that ascent. Here we go. Hope Pass sign. That's promising.
Look behind you.
Oh wow. Well, we could stop the hike here. This looks good.
Yeah.
We call Nola the ascent assist. You just lean back. She just pulls you up the mountain. Already shedding layers. And just for reference, we are only 15 minutes into this hike. Gosh, I hope this is capturing how beautiful this is. These aspens are so tall. And you can hear the river rushing down below. Finally, the first flat part in 45 minutes. Oh my gosh. How's morale?
Like 70%?
70%, like you're good?
Yeah, I'm over halfway. Like happy. Maybe
Nice.
60%?
All right. Yeah, I'm like mid as well. All right, let's keep trucking. So if I'm being honest, I'm a little worried that we're going to climb up this, which could get interesting. Had to stop for a water break to celebrate 1 mile in how long?
54 minutes.
54 minutes. Honestly, it's pretty good. We have 1.5 miles left. This like ain't no thing.
I think we have different views on this.
Well, it's gonna be worth it. I know it is. So just to put in perspective how slow we are moving, normally we do 1 mile in like less than 30 minutes. So this is more than double how slow we normally go. I should also point out, this is a trail we really should have brought our hiking poles for. It's not something that we often travel with, except for hikes like this. And it didn't even dawn on me to pack them. So if I were to do this again, I would definitely bring hiking poles. It's just crazy what you'll happen upon when you're out here. Like, again, we're not going far. This whole thing is 5 miles, but it's out and back. So like, the ever-changing scenery, it's just wild. And then it's changed into a creek bed. Okay, so great news. The boulder field I thought we were going to walk up earlier, we made a hard turn right and we don't walk up it, which is great. And we've just like opened up into this like really steep meadow. And again, are just rewarded with the best views right now. All to ourselves. The calves be popping today. So just to give you a view of how the landscape has changed again, we're walking through our second boulder field. So now I kind of think that we're going up to the top of that. Only time will tell. And this mother bee is just straight up. Here we go. This is an absolute slog. I'm like hunched over right now walking like I'm in the Tour de France. Check out where we just came from. We just hiked up that absolutely insane incline. But the good news is we have like half a mile left. My fear is that half mile is gonna look a lot like this.
Hiking behind us, you can see a wild Sarah. Being born at sea level, she has acclimated, but not quite enough.
Looking like the hunchback over here.
Well, it wasn't a sexy shot.
I'll pull a Chuck Staley and say, we'll just speed that up later. Make it look like I'm going faster. You guys, there's snow on the trail now. What in the world is this? It is June 14th up here. Drastic change in terrain again. Super exposed, but again, you're looking at this the whole time. Water break for Nola. I feel like I've really been dogging this though, truthfully. It's such a great day to be out here. The weather rocks.
Yeah, I mean, it was still super hard to start.
It's still very hard to go.
That's fair. We're climbing like 100 feet per 10th of a mile.
That ain't nothing, kids. Okay, well, good news. We can see the end of the trail. The bad news, it is all still uphill. It's like a false sense of hope. It always feels so much closer than it is. I'll flip you around here in a sec. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I think you can see it in the camera where that little line goes up there and then that kind of cuts up to the top. That right there is Hope Pass. So we've just got this little bit to go, but it's not gonna be easy. And this is for those of you that always think we're walking along the side of a mountain. This time we actually are. Okay, so now you should see the little zigzag path that we're following right up there to the top. Oh my gosh, I'm almost there. Connor and Noel made it. You can see the cairn up here to tell you that you're on the path. A cairn is, it's spelled C-A-I-R-N-S, and they're stacked rocks to let you know you're still on the path or to mark a waypoint when you're at the top. Got one right there. This is our view. Whoa. Wow. Check this out. We made it to the top. Yay. Oh, thanks, Nola. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is what told us that we made it to the top, which is a fun little thing. We're saying goodbye to this view right now and staring down at this view for the next 2.5 miles. Where are my trekking poles right about now? Back over the very little bit of snow, back through the very nice but brief shaded area, and through the second boulder field. Boulder field number 1. First water crossing. the only flat part of the trail. The boulder field I thought that we might walk up. Thank goodness we didn't. Through the gorgeous aspens. The sign that started everything. Oh, I see flatland. We made it. All right. We made it back to camp. Well, not camp. We made it back to the trailhead. It got really, really warm the last mile, I would say, but we're back now, and the best part when you get back is taking off your shoes. There's no better feeling. So we just left the trailhead and we're like, okay, we're just gonna drive back on the road and see if there's any open campsites. And there's so many. And we are getting camp set up right now. I'm really kind of hoping that this spot works out for us. I've got my coffee that I didn't finish earlier and my Sudoku, like the old lady that I am. Nola's roaming around, and Connor is going to be getting us set up to cook steaks here pretty soon. So tasty. Okay, brought in all of our dishes. I'm going to clean them up on our sink. Like you may have heard me say before, everything is camp clean out here, which means that we use as little water as possible, a little bit of soap. Every plate shares water with each plate, and you hope that you don't get sick. We love camp clean out here. And just like that, dishes are done. I had the best background noise I've ever had while I was doing dishes. Look at this rushing creek that is just on the other side of our window. Okay, so now that dishes are done, I think we're just going to spend the rest of the afternoon hanging out at camp. Connor is laying in his hammock reading his book. Nola's laying on her little dog bed, just vibing, taking in all of the smells, and I am probably going to sit in the chair and read my book and drink a beer. Afternoons do not get better than this. So we decided to take a break from reading our books, or more so, Connor took a break from reading his book and I woke up from my nap and wanted someone to play cribbage with me. So we're currently in our first game of cribbage and the score is 108 to 103. Connor is winning by 5. Stay tuned for the winner.
Yeah.
Ugh, 10.
Wow.
Connor just won off of a lot of help from the crib.
Good game.
Good.
So for dinner, we're having pasta, sausage, cheese, tomatoes, pasta sauce. Did I say spinach already?
I don't know.
And some spinach. Just mix it all together.
All right, food came out looking delicious.
That's good stuff.
I think we will end here tonight, and we'll see you all in the morning, hopefully for some good fishing. Say goodnight, Nola. Good morning. Good morning. Nola has a lot of energy this morning. We just woke up. Connor's starting to make breakfast. I'm taking Nola out to go to the bathroom. Beautiful morning. We slept so great in the van last night. We cracked the window so we could just hear the water rushing from the creek or river behind us, and it was like an incredible night's sleep. So we're going to take things slow this morning, enjoy breakfast out here with some coffee, and then head on down the road to see if we can get some fishing in before we have to go home and call this weekend over. Okay, so if you are wondering what we've been staring at this entire time, it's been this. are headed to fish, hopefully. It says that there's a lot of day use sites out by this reservoir, so hopefully we can get one of those and hang out there for a little bit. The road is super bumpy out here, but it is going to level out in a little bit. So we found a pretty good spot. There's not a lot of shade. Check out these views though. We went ahead and packed up. It was getting pretty hot out, but it is already 11 o'clock and we have probably an hour drive until we get to where we're going for lunch.
So, all in all, pretty great weekend, and ending it with food and beer, not a bad way to end it.
Love it. And a nap for old Millibug.